What's going on, everybody? I'm tired. Let me take you out. Let me take you out the screen. How about that?
That's nice.
Hi,
Hey,
everybody. Hi, how's everybody going?
what is going on, young world? It's good to see everybody in the building.
Bam!
Fam. I don't know. Listen, I don't know if Fam saw the word financial in the title and was like, they must be talking about me.
Right.
Because he showed up first. I appreciate you, brother, for coming through with us.
Hey, Kush.
Kusharu, what up there?
Willie, sir.
Willie, what up, Mr. Willie?
Big Riz.
Riz in the building?
Uh-huh.
You got time for us today?
Big Easy.
Big Easy. What up, brother? Brother, what's popping? Sunshine. Sunshine. Mm,
Mm-mm.
mm.
We're on two different beats. Cut it out.
Sunshine.
Fat
Sorry.
guy with guns. Philly slow. Mr. Coy.
What up, folks? What's popping? What it is? What it do? Armel, what up there, young fella?
Hey, Armel.
What it
Uncle
do?
June.
Uncle June in the building?
Uncle June.
Peeps and peepsettes. This is me. I hope that's you. Man, I'll never forget that, June. I'll never forget that.
Rodney Brady.
New York City in the building. What's popping?
Rodney, how's Tia? I gotta give her shoot her a little text message.
For
I was
sure,
thinking
for
about her
sure.
today.
Patrick Irie, Watton brother. Howard J in the building. What's up there, young
Hey,
sir?
Camp.
Pimp came through.
Pimp is here.
She for sure is.
Oh, there goes Jova.
Hey, Pimp,
Wonderful
listen.
Jova.
Pimp, I heard y'all had like better weather than South Georgia today. They say it was like almost 90 degrees out there by y'all.
What?
Say it's so. Say it's so. Y'all enjoy that heat. I don't want no more of it. I'm
Yeah,
past
we
it.
done that.
I'm over it for sure. CG Siege.
Hey, C.
What's up, young lady? What is going on? Javon's Martin, what up, brother?
Jaina.
Jinta in here.
Jinta.
Oh, Jinta done came through.
Ramsey J. What's going on?
That's my brother right there. CRG in the building. Hey, did y'all take me out of the damn CRG chat, man? Because I don't be getting no more damn
They showing up. They be
messages.
talking about you. They was like,
They got a CRG and then a CRG2 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I
That's
tell you what, though.
disrespectful.
I know. Hey, I tell you one thing I learned, though. Ramsey J got a kid as old as me. What it is. What it is. Hey, shout out to everybody stopping through, man, hanging out with us, man. We appreciate it. Urban, what's up,
Hey,
young
Urban.
girl? How you feeling?
Uncle June said, messing with y'all, now I have to get a new safe.
Oh, yeah, well.
Mm,
As long as you're being safe with the safe,
mm.
I'm with it. No. You getting a new safe because you keep getting all these new guns. I know the deal.
Yep.
You ain't got to lie to me.
Hey, Jay, the budget.
Mr. J in the building. Mr. Customizer. Hey, I hope everybody had a dope weekend. I hope we all got to get out, shoot some guns, hone in some techniques, get your skills right.
Hey, Too Rich. Mr. Kaba.
What up, y'all?
Mike Hen. Oh, they just rolling in tonight, aren't
Ain't
they?
nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. It's good to see everybody.
They was
Kaba, hey, I don't know if anybody's seen Kaba in a while, but Kaba, boy, he looked 50 down low, but he looked like 25 in the face. Mikhail, what up, brother?
I can't stand you.
What is popping?
I just was sitting on my
Hey,
head.
we had a cool weekend. It was
a long weekend.
we did a lot of driving.
It was a long weekend.
Something just hit me too. Something just hit me.
I didn't hit you.
Who said something about light eyes? Kush?
Kush.
He did?
Kush said something about because Alex's eyes and then your eyes. And I was like, why he looking in?
That just hit me. That's what just hit me.
Because you over here staring at your own eyes.
And I stood there for him to look at my eyes. Not because I'm seeing it, but like I don't look at myself often. And now I'm realizing I stood still and let Kush look me in the eyes like.
This is so weird. Let's not
Now
talk
it's weird.
about
It
Hey
feels weird
Howard
later.
J.
Feels-
But
Kush,
yeah,
Kush,
when he said something, I was like,
Kush, we had a moment,
he
Kush.
said, yeah. Like,
I'm glad people was around, man. I'm just
and
glad
then
about
y'all
that.
hugged afterwards. That was
No.
weird.
It couldn't have
I'm
been
just
at the
kidding.
same time.
I'm just kidding. You don't look at it right, Urban. You know that.
I'll look at myself in the eyes and shit. I look at myself to shave. That's about it.
That's a lie.
I don't know. I can't call
it. Excuse me.
Yeah, Papa pass.
I said, "Ow."
Yeah, he ain't never gonna have to worry about kicking too much game.
You ain't lying.
He worried about something now, man, because apparently they hating on him. Little girls is mad at because he treating other girls right.
Yeah, he had a girl snitch on him today.
Yeah,
she was in her feelings too about it.
You know your son be carrying these girls' book bags.
Mm-hmm.
Get your ass out of here.
Jealous because he ain't carrying you as a girl.
But either way, man, we had a good time. We took a little trip up to North Georgia and got to see some dope stuff. Got to hang out with some amazing people. I wish I could run down the line of people, but I'm gonna miss somebody. I'm gonna try though. I'm gonna try. You know, I got to hang out with Fat Guy with Guns. I got to hang out with a regular gun guy. Shout out to Nephew. He was out there.
Oh,
Shout
Nephew
out to
was so cool.
Miss Shy Shooter. Shout out to Apex Mountain. Kush. Cut. Everybody was out there. It was crazy. Kaba hung out with us. And Miss Pam. Yeah, it was dope. Survival Sisters, Fred, and Defensive Unicorns. You know, it was a special gathering, a special get together.
It was a lot of fun. I love seeing people from the community.
Yeah.
It's like real. It's like a family reunion every single time.
I got a part in this. And interrupt this. Kingdom Defense, you're my idol. You're my idol right now. Okay, go ahead, proceed. My bad.
Okay.
Nah, he got that DWX.
I don't know what it is.
It's something I've been admiring.
Is it a tent?
It sure ain't.
Oh.
You could buy about maybe 30 tents with that.
Oh.
But it sure is nice. Big Zo, what's up there, young fella? What's going on, brother?
Hey, Big Zo.
Yeah.
Mr. Harris.
Joseph Harris, what's up, young fella? Hey, Zoe, yeah, it was right there in it was like 10 minutes away from South Carolina border in Georgia. It was dope. We had a good time.
Can you put my phone in the charger?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
But we got to shoot some wild shit. Shout out to Billy and Alex for shooting the big 50 cal for the first time. That was an experience. Listen, you ever get hit in the nose by accident, like at the pool or some shit, and you get this like weird feeling in your nose? That shit did it, and my nose was nowhere near the gun. I shot that joker, and my sinuses just reacted. It was weird.
But standing behind you guys, you can see the air, like and everything shaking. It was weird. It was so weird, but it looked so cool all at the same time.
Yeah. And I was behind that gun. I was behind the 50 cal for probably 25 shots. That's a lot.
It is.
That's a lot.
Stupid loud.
And then you trying to enjoy it. Somebody next to me with a damn fully shooting all on, you know, that shit was chaotic. It was crazy.
Hey, Airplane,
what up? Nola Gun Guy, what it is?
2 firearms, just 2. Hey, Tech Money.
No. You can't just fly past that. No. You don't be saying hey, Tech Money like it's just all regular, you know.
Yeah.
That's my boy. We got to honor him the right way. So on the count of 3, 1,
I don't
2,
do it.
3. Tech Money. You just did it.
I know.
Shout out to
because Alex is not here
for holding it down.
That's a one-time deal, Tech Money. I'm sorry.
That's the first and the last time. And either way, man, that shit was crazy. It was dope. It was a dope ass range day. It was 2 days actually.
Oh, Refrigerator Q was there.
Refrigerator Q damn sure was there. He was there.
I was his cameraman for a little bit.
He was moving around. That's right. Yep. And shout out to Gun Food. Matter of fact, I don't even remember how to point in this direction, but shout out to Gun Food. I wanted to give that brother some love today because he held us down while we was out there, had a good ass time. But somebody text him and tell him that Billy's calling him out. Because this dude had me doing damn push-ups. It was already hot as fuck.
It was hot.
He had me doing push-ups like every time I turn around. I'm like,
let's pause. First things first. Why my lips look white on this live? You never tell me my lips look.
I told you I don't be looking that close. I just, I see your silhouette and I'm happy and satisfied with that. AK Lover, what up, brother? What's going on? So aside from that, there was a lot of new shit that popped out that I might have saw it like SHOT Show or in a magazine or online or something like that. There was some interesting things that were there that you can go ahead and shoot, see how they run. I got the opportunity to run that Live Free Armory, that new Apollo 2, which is the under $1,000 2011. Got a chance to shoot that. Got a chance to shoot the SAR. New SAR lines is crazy. SAR is about
nice.
When they get their fucking head out of their ass. SAR, nice. See, Kaba, you right. Soon as they start selling them guns, I'm gonna be on it. My cart runneth over. What's up, young girl? How you feeling? Yeah, Kush. Yeah, I shot the Apollo 11. I think I might have just dropped the short. I got a lot of shorts. Ray Fisher,
I wasn't trying to take a whole video. I'm telling you, I did not like the gun line there. I didn't.
Yeah, y'all know how it is. Like anybody who's been to the meetup, imagine our Men in the Mayhem, but on a longer scale. It was about as many people, but it was constant. So it was like more like a day of mayhem as opposed to a minute. So there's a lot of ammo that went downrange, and
a shitload of ammo.
Yeah.
Hey, Chris.
Yeah, Chris, what up, young sir? How you feeling? Grand Turkey. Damn. You the young turkey and Chris the Grand Turkey. That's dope. But yeah, the Apollo 11. I think the release date is today. Am I wrong?
I don't know.
I think it's either today or tomorrow. But yeah, shout out to them, Live Free Armory, man. They was out there doing their thing. Shout out to Gideon Optics. They were out there moving stuff around. A lot of companies, Hyperion Munitions. We made a lot of friends out there, and we learned about a lot of new firearms that I wouldn't even call them new firearms. We learned about a lot of new ones, but we learned about the existence of a lot of companies that weren't even on our radar, So that was dope. I
also learned with most of these men that designed the firearms, there was an amazing wife that had his back.
Had to be.
I met so many wives, and they was just amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. Hey, Guy.
Airplane. It was in like North Georgia, Iraq veterans joint. So it was a good time, man. I'm glad, and I was this close. Listen. This ain't really nothing to talk about, but I quit YouTube for like a half hour last week. And
because Erica wasn't feeling well and didn't want to be on a panel with him. So he was having a temper tantrum.
Either way, I'm back in full effect, and I'm glad that I went because I was gonna take the weekend off and just reflect on life and being a good husband and father. But that being said, bringing them there was being a good husband and father. So it was a great experience. It was definitely great. But aside from that, we had to do our Buc-ee's stop. And before we get into the topic, I'm gonna allow Erica to expound on her newfound love for coconut.
It's coconut pie cup.
If you go to Buc-ee's, look for the coconut pie cup.
It was amazing.
Only cost you a few dollars. And amazing. Zach said it was too damn sweet.
Oh, Zach.
For his life. Zach said it was too sweet. See Smooth, what up? Long Island in the building.
That stuff was amazing. It was
It sweet. Tasted good. It tasted good, but look.
It was amazing.
Look. She, you're going to get some hate mail over this. She said it was better than banana pudding.
It sure enough was.
Y'all.
Yes, it is.
She said it was better than banana pudding.
Yes, it is. Absolutely is.
I don't know what's wrong with her.
Fight me if you want.
I don't know. Either way.
Gina said you're not quitting us.
Damn, Gina, you can't quit me.
He had a temper tantrum. It was all right.
I'm good. I'm all right. I see what it is. Zach said it was not better than banana pudding. It's really hard. It's hard to beat banana pudding. You can almost make a fucked up banana pudding and still be a good banana pudding. Philly Slow, I was there too. Now, I like the flavor, but I'm not a fan of like the shredded coconut parts.
That was the best part.
That wasn't the best part.
That was the best part.
See, Tierra Masu. See, I'm glad we're having this topic because this topic is financial divide. And people that say shit like Tierra Masu got money.
That Urban is amazing. First, nobody can say banana pudding is better than that. Nobody
said fuck coconut all the way. Hey,
I like coconut. Haters.
I'm telling you, I like coconut flavor, but I don't like coconut stuff. Like, all right, first of all, how you have coconut milk and water in the same fucking fruit? I don't know. But
oh what do you mean? Water and Chris, fruit? What about watermelon? Watermelon is 90% water and it's still a fruit, and you love watermelon. Same thing with grapes. Well, that's the same thing with a coconut.
What's the question? No, the coconut got water and milk in one thing. How the fuck is that? Like, where does it store? On one side, the left side, right side?
When you blend.
I'm just playing. Diet Prep, what's going on there?
Yes, sir. Y'all some real unhealthy people. Y'all don't like camping and y'all don't like healthy food.
Let's do this, man. We are going to go ahead and get into the topic. I'm going to drop the link because y'all know how it goes here. Anybody that wants to jump on is welcome as long as you keep it respectful. And we're going to start talking about it. So what I have noticed, but it was very pronounced in this past weekend, was there are different aspects of two-way. There are different, it's almost like different groups, different tiers of two-way. And certain people are completely indulged and engulfed and excited about certain guns, not because of the performance of things, but because of the price point. Certain optics because of the price point. Certain defense items, products, and all because of the price point. And it's your phone is ringing.
I know who it is. You can leave
your boyfriend on the phone. Hold on. But
right, Kush.
But yeah, it's something that you see. And we try to overlook it, but we're always going to have to conversate about it. And so, hold on, it's janky. Let me drop this link real quick. I gotta do it my way because she gonna yell.
God.
Y'all know how it goes because Billy's slow.
You didn't even tap. You stop.
Okay.
Hit the post comment.
Post comment.
And then do.
I didn't copy it though, so let me copy it. Copied, bang, post comment, and then that, and then paste, and there we go. Thank you. So either way, man, I know that there's a divide. I'm not even sure what side I'm on. I might be spending more than most, but I don't refuse to spend less to be happy still. I don't refuse to or avoid anything that's very budget. Cheap. Yeah, people say you gotta be careful the way you use the word cheap, but to me, cheap means affordable, very affordable. It's not the way it's made. It's not really necessarily how leave me alone, Kaba. It's not necessarily how it's made or the quality or the process that it goes through or whatever. To me, it's like a price point. It literally is a price point to me. Yeah, how was it? How much was it? It was kind of cheap. That don't mean it's a shit product to me. It's a dope ass product. Most of the time, some of the time, the way technology runs, it's gonna be a dope product sooner or later.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Prim, what up? What up, young fella?
But
What's
I
going
feel
on?
like even with, let's say, low budget firearms, you can always upgrade it to make it a better firearm.
Here's the thing. Here's the weird thing.
Hold on. But I don't want to pay Gina versus Gina prices or 2A and LA prices still upgraded.
It's still upgraded.
I don't want to do that. I just want to be where I want to be. Hey, Pran, how you and the fam?
What up? Tell that wife we said what's up. We ain't seen her in a while, man. We miss her. We miss her. Gina.
I almost stopped following y'all because y'all just too bougie for me. Like,
you I know it's hard to look at a bunch of Tauruses in a collection because I'm strong.
I feel like I thought I already knew I was in a different class, but my class is so below y'all.
Yeah, damn. Y'all got your own bell? Ding, that's not for y'all. Listen, Gina. Being that you are in the gun space just of recent, right? Just of recent. Oh, this guy, man. This guy got the nerve.
I am so over it. I'm just just put us back seat while he.
I gotta make sure I take all the comments down so everybody can see. Is it April Fool's Day?
It must be.
Jeez Louise.
Good afternoon. Good it's afternoon. Your gun buyer here. I figured we was talking about financial stuff, so I figured I would come from a budget perspective. Because that's what I'm all about.
And that's why I've leaned more towards his content because I feel like Erica and Billy are just
out of control.
Like lavish stuff.
What facts? Facts. They out of control.
Yeah.
They out of control.
You don't know how much money it takes to put black tape around my grips. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's not regular black tape.
It's expensive.
It is. This ain't the Dollar Tree brand. This is the Dollar General brand. Whole different type of black tape.
Whole different thing.
Listen, Mentos, what up? Whiteside, what it is? Hey, all right. So listen. So what I was saying is that it's not about who buys what or whatever. It's about how people act toward other people. I think that's what I was really trying to get at. Now, there's certain conversations. If you haven't spent the money, you can't get in the conversation. It's irrelevant. Damn. Fam, listen. You are literally a unicorn on this conversation because with your ability to create a lane of super well-wanted, I guess what you would call like dream guns, your personality hasn't let you set aside from people. Your conversation with me is no different than, you know, with somebody who is in that upper tier of buying, purchasing, handling, owning those certain types of guns, cars. It could be anything. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell y'all something. This is something I'll say. It's 62 people in here. It's something that I'll say from the heart, straight up. I work a very, very weird, tough job, and it's not glorifiable at all. When we had to meet up in South Georgia, I asked Fam, I had to drop off my work truck. I said, Fam, could you follow me to my job? And so I could drop this truck off and then I'll ride with you back to the range. Pull up. You could see what I do for a living. This is how I feed my family. Not for one fucking second from then till this day did Fam ever treat me any different, knowing what I do for a living. You know what I'm saying? Now, that might have been the first time that he pulled up to a male strip club, but he didn't cut. He didn't cut his eyes on me.
I think it's two things relative to just life in general. I come from very humble beginnings, very, very humble beginnings. My mother and father was the first person in my family to go and graduate from college. My mom and dad were working class people. We didn't have much. So I know what it is to struggle. Now, relative to guns, though, I think for me in my gun journey, I have, when people are like, "Oh, you're not a budget gun guy," I challenge it because I got Glock 17s, I got Glock 19s, I got Glock 26s. I have everything that everybody else has, and I wanted it that way because I wanted to be able to experience the spectrum. How do I know how good a staccato is if I haven't shot a Glock? And vice versa, right? And so if you haven't experienced the range, I don't think you can appreciate the high-end stuff if you haven't spent your time on the low-end stuff. And I, as part of my journey too, I always am striving to get the most out of every firearm that's in my collection. And so I just don't let my guns stay the way they come from the factory. And that part is enjoyable to me too.
Yeah. So,
hey TK,
let me ask you this. Being that you are among those conversations, are they different when I'm talking about when you're around people that truly only spend, $3,000 and better on firearms? Are those conversations, different? And do you feel comfortable?
Yeah, I feel. I mean, there are gun snobs out there. Please believe me. I went to a range event a couple of weeks back, sponsored by Covert, and basically it was a very limited range day. Only about 15 people got invited, and all of these people spent a grip on their firearms. Fan, the rich person sneaks out the door with. And so, in talking to them, they talk a lot of them. I won't say all of them, but a lot of them talk different. Like if you don't own an Atlas, they looking at you funny. Yeah. I've never been that way. I think everybody needs to be in whatever space they are, and then make the most out of their space.
Yeah.
So I've been in many, many conversations that I actually had to just zone out from or walk away from. And literally, it talks over my head. And it's not because I'm not willing to experience these things, this side of firearms. It's just that I have no clue. My financial space does not allow me to talk about, major scopes and glass and LPVOs that are fucking, I don't even know how much they start at, but it's a little past my abilities. We talked about recently.
I don't know any of these names, just to let you know.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. And that's how it be.
Nothing.
If you ain't spending the money, you won't know what the fuck the conversation is about. And that's kind of what I'm getting at. Now, let me ask you this. There's a little infrared square box thing that goes on the front of rifles that it emits light and has the infrared on it. What are those called?
You talking about a laser?
Yeah, like a laser emitter or some shit.
Yeah. If you're running nods or something like that, and you put a laser on the front, it allows you to view it.
Yeah.
So now I am not the person to talk to about night vision because I'm just starting my night vision journey. And what I've learned, number one, it's a grip. If you're gonna do it right, it's a grip. And number two, it's very hard. Even if you got the money to buy, it's hard to find stuff in stock.
Yeah. So we were talking about those emitters or whatever boxes, and I was like, oh, I think they start at like 1,500, and that's like for an entry level one. And we searched around a little bit and found they start at like 300 or something like that. But I'm not sure if many people are willing to spend $300 on something like that. Like that's like, why would you do that? The entry level on that usually is like I said, like $1,500 and up. And what they even do, I have no clue because I'm not in those. I don't know those circles. Night vision. I'm not even sure why I would ever need it. I mean, people could tell me a million reasons why, whatever. But for an avid collector, or
of course we need night vision. Hey, Resilient Dad, thank you so much.
what's up, Resilient? How's it going? So, and thank you. Shout out to you. Shout out. So yeah, those conversations is where I get lost when we start talking about shit. Don't let Joe Va come on the screen because I'm learning, but I can't even reply half the time because the shit is way out of my pay grade. It's way over my head. You know what I'm saying? And
I feel like you're only talking to Fam as if I don't have the answer to these questions.
See, Gina,
It's
a motherfucking pride.
Forever be broke.
It's okay.
But so let me ask you this, Gina. Gina, does this exist? Does this exist now? Now, you're part of this. Oh, you're such a part of this. Do you feel this yet? Because I don't know if you feel it yet because your order is still being processed.
Shut your mouth.
I'm quiet. That's why I'm trying to talk.
We said it at the same time.
Your order is still being processed. But Gina, I don't know what side you're going to go to. I don't know. I fear for you.
I didn't get that because I haven't shot it. So I've shot that many a times. That one I got.
Yeah.
So I know I like it.
Fam. You know what rich people do? Talking codes. She's already slipping, baby. She's already slipping. They don't say shit. They say shit like, if you know, you know.
Man.
If you know, you know. I actually just recently found out I'm coming into a bunch of 2011s.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Wait. You explain that shit.
It's just gonna happen. I can't explain it.
That's next level.
Damn.
That's next level.
If you know, you know. You know.
Burner Girl in here. What's up, Burner Girl? What's going on? Hey, let me apologize for my next move, y'all. Let me apologize for. Hey. He frozen. He gonna
come here frozen.
In the kitchen, he freezes.
Look, he gonna be mad at me when I was about to blow it up. Man.
That's what happens when you get control of the keys.
Right.
All right, let's do this again. You know,
Good night, Kush.
Kush, be safe, brother.
Good night.
Print Wi-Fi come from his neighbor house. Hold on.
See how we do
it? Yeah. I knew you were gonna say something bringing me in. That's why my name is.
Good morning, young fella. How you feeling?
Hey man, I love posting random stuff in the chat and watching you read it, and you realize you're getting trolled, and you like, man, what is he? What you trying to keep your composure?
You so mean, man. You so mean.
Hey, Erica. Hey, everybody.
Hey,
GG. Who's that? Budget Gun. What's up, Budget Gun? I got your buddy. I got y'all buddy back there too. She well, I can't show her right now because I can't show her right now, but she over there.
What up, she? There she go.
Yeah, she's preparing
my extracurricular activities after a long day of work.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, she said it better than I would have said it. So, yeah, man, what's going on? How y'all been doing?
Chilling. Hey, listen, you slid past that Budget Gun Buyer thing. You know who that is, right?
Budget Gun Buyer. I can't see. It's kind of dark. I see that. I see the AK on the head.
That's how good he's been. That's Fam right there.
Oh, what's going on, bro? Okay. I was about to say, what in the hell? I'm on the phone, so everything like that HDR done kicked in after dark, and I don't see nothing but an AK on the head.
I'm just a Budget Gun Buyer, man. I'm just
a Budget Gun Buyer, right?
You know, I want to pick up my high point tomorrow.
Right. Hey, but you know what though? That's why I popped in here. I say this all the time, man. High point saved my life.
I hear that. See?
Hey, A high point saved my life. Not only did it work the way that it was supposed to work, but it was no issue at all. And I don't know. I'm gonna get the report link and I'll send it to you, Billy. But a lot, I know this is probably not a good thing, but most of the crimes that are committed and the shootings that are committed are with high points and Taurus. Yeah, so they clearly work.
They do.
She over there laughing at me. they clearly work.
Let me ask you this. In a conversation amongst some of the elites, would you hold that down?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And let me tell you why. And I learned something from you, bro, when it came down to like budget optics and everybody had jokes. Hey, yo, I rolled across the optic that was exactly like the SIG Romeo or whatever it was, and I could come to find out that they were made in the same warehouse.
That shit happens often.
It happens a lot.
And I'm like, yo, Billy like really owned to something. Like Billy really owned to something. So like I did it again. I stumbled across another red dot that was made in the same warehouse as EOTech. What is it? Yeah, yeah, and I'm like, oh wow. I said, oh yeah, man. And then I you know me, I don't care. I unscrew something and take the parts. Like the parts are the same parts.
So here's what generally happens. Some places have in-house engineers, but a lot of times, just like a menu for a restaurant, they go to these affairs, these conferences, and there's a whatever how many optics, and the companies will bid on the design. And then they'll tweak it how they want it and put their name on it. So it's not like EOTech is in there with like a fucking mad scientist or something like that.
No.
Purchasing pre-designed red dots or whatever. And putting their name on if they approve. That's how the game goes.
Yeah, so, and they not reinventing the wheel neither. All of those parts are inside that EOTech are from other different people that's already created it. So you can technically go buy all of those parts and put it in and create your own red dot, and somebody's going to call it a cheap red dot because it ain't got EOTech slapped on the side of it.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of truth.
Like I said. Okay, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say I think there's a lot of truth to that. It's called contract manufacturing, where you outsource the manufacturing of your product, and then you get it back and you label it. You see that a lot in the fashion industry. Where jeans are jeans or jeans or jeans. Maybe there's a little exaggeration in the stitch or something like that, and the label, and then everybody, rolls like that. So look, just because something is inexpensive does not mean it's cheaply made. And just because something is expensive does not mean that it is superior quality. There tends to be some correlation there, but certainly not always.
I'm going to challenge everybody in the chat when y'all leave here to go Google vertical integration. You'll be surprised how many companies own other companies that you think are cheap, and their products are all owned by the same people.
There's a conversation that Zach brought up. If I'm right, Zach, correct me. Trijicon.
Zach, like you're not right.
Trijicon owns Ameriglow.
Yep.
And Ameriglow optics generally 130, 160-ish.
Yep.
Nothing impressive to anybody, but apparently the same technology was purchased through Trijicon. So when they go bid on these optics, they're not like, that was a little shittier. So no, they want the same quality because it's still their name. They don't want to have to return a bunch of fucking optics all day, every day. But the sale point is a big difference. Why? Because of the print that goes on it.
Inside of it. Yep.
And that's all.
Man, I bought a $30 or $40 red dot that you was talking about one time. Dude, it's A1. It's A1. It's A1. It works just fine. Shake the weight, and the battery life is long. It's clear. It's crisp. it functioned just fine.
Yep.
And what's the other name? What was the name of the first one we got? Oh, and I don't care what nobody say. Y'all can kill me in the comments. Sightmark done stepped up their quality control.
Sightmark has a lot of tiers.
Yep.
Sightmark, you can get in at $90, or you can get in at like $900.
Man, they got I was about to say they got $1,000 optics, bro.
Yeah. Yep. So they are. Well, here's the thing. Every company goes through this weird new phase. Some companies will try to jump the gun. We're new, but we want the upper echelon of buyers. So they immediately market themselves at a certain price point. But Holosun went through it. Chinese garbage. Everybody was Holosun. It was trash.
Taurus went through it. And Taurus got some outstanding firearms right now.
Yep. You can't have nobody tell you shit about a damn Hunter series, a Raging Bull, a Raging
right.
$1,000 off jump on the choruses.
Right.
Our first guns were Taurus revolvers.
And what's the P90, the P92 Beretta? I can hold a Beretta and a Taurus up right now, and nobody would know the difference between it if I turned it to the other side where the label wasn't showing. Because people rag on Taurus so much, but I can hold a Beretta up right next to a Taurus, and they wouldn't be able to know the difference.
Well, here's the bottom line on that. That again is an example of what we were talking about as far as printing a name on something.
Mm-hmm.
For anybody who don't know, and I know I said this a million times, Taurus bought Beretta's facility.
Yep.
So not only they look similar, they are the similar gun. They are the actual same gun because the equipment and the employees. They bought the employees with the facility. So they are manufacturing.
It reminds me of like a Kraft Foods merger with Johnson & Johnson. Like it just like you buy them out, like everything with it. Yeah.
Everything that comes with it, from the HR department all the way through. Hey, Gun Girl, don't show what's on that table. Y'all keep that camera rolling.
we got you.
It's up under the table.
No, I'm just playing. I don't want to see it.
You got the hookah, don't worry.
I was actually thinking the same thing. A Brazilian dad said, when I used to coupon, you wouldn't believe how many things people are so stuck on brand loyalty for stuff, and it's made by the same people. It's like, okay. I make you pay for the name.
Billy, you brought up Holosun. You know where I think, Billy, you brought up Holosun. You know who I think is in that same space right now trying to get to where Holosun is? Olight.
Oh, yeah, they are. Yeah.
I'm still wondering why people be pooping on Olight. Look, I'm nowhere near to A. I'm the Bay A. But Olight, man, they did me well, man. Why people crapping on Olight? They did me so well, man.
Hey, I'll be honest with you. It's funny because I think the people who don't own Olight talk about Olight more than the people that do. And they just want to. I don't know what the fuck it is, but Olight's trash because you heard about it. Tell me how it's trash because I got
it and they heard it.
I got four Olights, four different versions of Olights. Shit is all bright as fuck. They do what they do. They light up a room.
I got one more brand for you that's stepping it up with optics. Crimson Trace. Yep, they stepping it up with optics too.
Yeah, I ain't heard of them. That sounds like something my dad probably
they do the lasers. Yeah. They do the lasers.
Yeah, they got a big department. Actually, some firearms are sold with Crimson Trace lights already hooked. So
the Smith & Wesson does.
Bunch of
stuff. That's deep. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm gonna keep it 100. Sometimes when you pay more, you are getting better quality. So I don't want to make it seem like it's never the case. There's a difference between a Glock 17 and an Atlas Gunworks in terms of the quality of the product.
At one point in time, it's the difference between going to Walmart and Whole Foods. Now it's all the same stuff.
Yep. My wife just said,
I agree though. I agree.
I don't even got a Whole Foods, man. I heard that ain't for us.
You said it ain't for us.
But so here's the thing. So fam, is there an Atlas quality out there for half the price?
No.
Nothing like it?
No.
Wow. Really?
There's no competitor, no sister, or no brother.
I mean, well, Billy said at half the price.
So I would say Springfield.
No.
You don't think so?
What, the Prodigy?
That's interesting.
No, the build quality for half the price.
No, it's not the same build quality. In the Springfield, if you're talking about the Prodigy 2011 to 2011, then the Prodigy is made with MEM parts. It's done on the assembly line. It's not Atlas is all custom fit, custom made. If you hold a Prodigy in your hand and you hold, and this is somebody who has a Prodigy, so I'm not somebody who just is like, oh, I got this and I don't have. No, I got both. If you hold a Prodigy in your hand and you hold my Atlas Erebus in your hand, you'll quickly see the difference between the two. And if you shoot them, it will become instantly understood the difference between the two. Now, I think the Prodigy is a good gun for the price. It's a value proposition, right? If you told me is an Erebus, which is around 7,000, and a Prodigy, which is about 1,500, if you ask me, is the Erebus $5,000 better than the Prodigy? Maybe not. Maybe not. But if you say, is it better? Oh, it's most definitely better.
Yeah, I hear that.
This is why I love this conversation, because if you tell me that with all the money, all the investments, not even the money, like you telling me I'm about to pay $7,000 to protect my family and myself, that's the whole other game. Because I can get it for cheaper legally, right? Legally, I'll get it for cheaper. But if we're doing it because of maturation, that's a whole nother thing. Like if I'm mature in that area, that's cool. But I wouldn't pay. I haven't matured to paying or even thinking about expensing that type of stuff. And I respect everybody with that. But it's just like, like I will put that type of money in so many other things. Like I continue to do. Like, I don't have to put all that money into something else. But everybody like nice shoes. The people that like nice shoes, they'll put that on some J's. Everybody that like, nice cars, they'll put that on the car. The people that like nice, 2A, they'll put that on some that, So it's
that's the part of it. I think the biggest thing is realizing that when people do get to that point of spending money, I think self-defense is kind of out of the window. This is more like
I was about to say, because we did it. I did that run. We bought all the expensive guns and all that. But I can't see myself carrying a $2,000 firearm around every day, dinging it up, because I'm gonna be mad because I'm gonna have scratches on it, wear and tear and stuff like that. Like I can't do that. And now I walk around with a $300 firearm, a Taurus, a TH9. I walk around with a Taurus TH9 for self-defense because I don't want to walk around with no $2,000 firearm.
I still walk around with my Glock Rollers.
Hey, fam.
But I got something nice. I'm still waiting for that IWI Taver, man. Hey, fam, when you can sell that to me, let me know. I cannot find that in the Bay. I cannot, man. Even through the FFL, I cannot find that IWI Taver, man. TS12. I need that.
You said, unless you come and shoot it whenever you get time.
Somebody said you shouldn't put a price on protecting your family.
Let me know your price, man.
You said that, Billy. Somebody said you shouldn't put a price on protecting your family. I agree, but I'm not going to be walking around with no $3,000 firearm. As soon as I drop it or ding it up, it's gonna mess up my day. I just can't do it.
Come on, man. No. You can get a high point, 9mm or 10mm.
I'm telling you.
Like what you mean about price? Like what you talking about?
And I don't care. I'm swinging around. Because certain places you can't take your firearm into, so you got to leave it in your vehicle and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody break in my car and steal this little $300 pistol, I'll be fine. I don't care. But somebody break in the car and steal a staccato, Oh yeah, man, we finna stop traffic. Like we setting no roadblocks. Like, oh no.
Hey Billy, let me get this off real quick, and I think people should hear this from me. If you're out there and you're relatively new to the gun game and you want to, expand your collection, let me make it clear. You do not need a $7,000 gun for home defense. You don't need a $5,000 gun for home defense. You need a $2,000 gun for home defense. All right. There are plenty of guns. What you need for home defense is something that is reliable. Mm-hmm. And there are a lot of guns out there in the $400, $500, $600, $700 range that are 100% reliable. And so I don't want people out here who watch my channel and think, oh, these are really nice guns. I need a nice gun. No, if you're collecting, then that's one thing. If you just want to have a nice gun for yourself, then that's one thing. But in terms of the purpose of what guns were made for, to protect yourself and your loved ones, you do not need to spend thousands of dollars for a reliable firearm.
You heard what I said when I first popped in. Hey, look, a high point saved my life. A high point saved my life. Period. Like, hey, it worked when it was supposed to work, and I ain't got nothing bad to say about them. Mm-hmm. I'll still carry one today. I mean, it's just big and heavy, but I'll still carry one today. I don't care.
Yeah. I wouldn't, but it's all good.
You said, yeah.
That ugly ass gun, boy. That shit ugly.
Sorry, that disappointment is so smooth. Right.
Look like
hey, I don't care what it look like. Hey, if it's wiggle and it bang when I needed to bang.
That's all I'm saying. Right. Hey,
I don't care what it look like. If it's something I can pass to my wife and she know how to do it, hey, I don't care what it look like.
I was like,
because my wife gonna be able to save me so I can save us, and I'm like, I don't care what it look like.
Yeah,
I really don't.
I asked wife, I said, hey, look, but what if like that's the only option you had is to take this high point out the house or go out the house with nothing? This fool said, I'm just not going out the
house. He said, I got my spray. What do you call that damn shit?
Right.
Pepper spray, baby.
In the bay, you don't just have pepper spray. You gotta have that bear spray in the bay, baby. You gotta have that real bear spray. That Charleston White.
Yeah. Forgot what we got. We got some palm OC palm spray. That's what we got. The palm spray.
Yeah, you gotta have that Charleston White out here. Hey.
Yeah, I seen he was somebody with me in the mall, but they thought they were gonna die.
Tina, what's up, young lady? Dennis Dixon, what's going on? Maurice Evans, young fella.
Just talking about this topic, I remember we got into somebody was trying to be on some road rage stuff with us, right? And they got out in the car, man. And I was like, I had my daughter, I had my family with me, and I was like, I'm not about to get out of the car at all right now because I already know how it's gonna escalate. When I tell you, I'm glad that I was legal and everything, and I didn't even have to use none of that. Yeah. I didn't even have to use none of that. They got out of the car, try to bang up stuff, all this, all that. And I was like, I got something for you. I put down the moon roof, put that bear spray on their ass.
Whole world changed. See, everybody you was expecting it.
Somebody walking today with asthma because you didn't spray that.
Yo, all the cars around me got it. Do they muffler? Everything, everybody got it. Because I was like, yo, I'm not about to get out of this car unless it's about to be something different.
Right.
Listen. Drew Hill just asked a question. I'm not gonna put anybody else's business out there, but he asked a specific question. So I figure only right if we start with ourselves and then move on to Gina and then throw on the panel and all that. So
what's the question?
What is the most you ever spent on a handgun? I am at $1,000.
Yo, my first real gun, I spent $1,300 on, and it actually cost $800. I spent $1,300 on. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Woo.
Oh damn. Gina. Gina. Drew Hill asks, how much have you ever spent on a gun?
Big Bang Hank. Talk to us. Talk to us.
I think 1,400.
All right. Fam.
You can't say 7,000, fam.
Like 500 or something, like 500.
You can't. He's like with the upgrades or without the upgrades.
Right. That's the next question for the gun or the gun with the upgrades. I'd say 8,500 to 9,000, right around there.
Christ.
Jesus, I could have bought 2.
What about you, Prince?
I know for me personally, it was the 10mm Springfield. I think I spent about 800, and I think wife ended up getting the FN. It was 1,200 for the FN, 1,300 for the FN. Like for the handgun, the 1,300 for the FN.
Yeah, don't y'all got like a Chris Vector or some shit?
That one, y'all count them as handguns? Because that's the case.
Here we go.
If that's the case, then that
I could have bought 2 Kia Rios with that, man.
Yeah, out the door, it was 2,500 out the door for an MPX. That was out the door. That didn't include after we finished upgrading. We was probably
what's the kits that we got out here that we can buy for the arms? Man, that was the most expensive thing I bought because everything got taxed out here in Cali. Like everything got taxed.
The MPX is probably 4,000 in on the MPX now.
Everything got taxed out here, man. Like everything.
The MPX. Did you get the MPX rifle or the pistol?
The pistol.
Did you get
it was the MPX
Steinborg? The Steinborg, y'all know that? Did you ever get one too?
Yeah, that's all. Yeah.
That shit crazy out here, man.
Yeah.
You know how much they taxing for that? Like, yo, that's crazy, yo.
Well, just as an example, Resilient Dad, the MPXK he's talking about, you said that ran you about 2,000, 2,500?
Out the door, yep.
Okay. In California, I had to pay $5 for mine.
Exactly.
Insane.
Yo, and you in SoCal. You ain't even NorCal. NorCal, them prices hit different.
That's insane. Oh my!
It's still the same tax because people be putting that tax on.
And that's before I did anything to it.
That's what I was about to say. Yeah, that was out the box, and I think we're probably like 4,000 in on it with upgrades.
And I'm probably like 6,000 in on mine with the upgrades.
For something like, yo, I got people in man, I got people real talk like that's like, hey, whatever.
5,000, bro.
Bro, they hit me with these prices that they got, and they tell me the prices. I'm like, dude, like the FFL is still gonna cost me another damn near $1,000. I was like, yo, like the transfer.
What?
Fees. I'm like, yo, this stuff is about to hit me, bro. Like they about to hit me.
EWXs.
Huh?
The one gun that I would sell a body part for. I don't see.
I thought you about to say your wife, and she's sitting right there next to you, bro. I'm about to, boy. I said, Billy, whoa.
Indecent proposal.
Right.
Hey, Billy, they're not hard to find. Just go to Gunbroker, bro.
I need that mic.
Nah, I ain't trying to get got.
Indecent proposal for the gun.
I mean, Gunbroker. Maybe it's not that elevated though.
Yeah.
And it really just depends on the gun.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna front, fam. It was hard waiting for the platypus. Like,
I'm still waiting for mine. Man. I'm still waiting for
Gunbroker is like a back alley field, man. You like
Yeah, you don't trust it till you see it, man. That's
Hey, Billy, what I would tell you is that it's good you're not like a super high-end gun guy because there's nothing but waiting. I got 8 guns on order that I've been waiting on right now for probably 6-7 months.
Oh, you in Cali?
Probably getting here till first quarter next year.
Damn.
He said, wait.
Oh man, I didn't know when the world I stay in Cali.
6 or 7.
What?
Not one. 6 or 7.
Wow.
I don't even want 6 or 7 guns right now.
Shut up.
I do.
Yeah, I see. I was damn it.
Well, we may have to.
I'm still taking down a 5,000 for a $2,500 firearm. That's crazy.
That's Cali, baby.
Yeah.
That's Cali.
Hey, Corey, I'm trying to get the full joint.
Coffee.
But yeah, man, I'm on that list. But now here's the thing. I know when people first originally, when I was new on the scene within the community, it was
They
a lot of
look down on us, babe.
I know these dudes dirty.
That was hard on Billy. Hard. That was hard on Billy. I was rocking with you though, bro, but they was hard on you, bro.
It was rough.
Yeah.
It was
Even
rough.
with you carrying Full Metal Jackets, like I get it. I keep a magazine of Full Metal Jackets myself. People don't understand the logistics behind. Yeah.
Thank you.
Sometimes I don't. Sometimes hollow tips are not good for the occasion,
especially if it's raining.
Especially like I just it may be a situation where I need to go through the wall.
Hey, I'll be honest with you. When I first came in with my Taurus, holding it down for the
boy. Oh my, you stood solid too, though.
As soon as I switched up the tune, it took one gun for people. Oh, here he go. He changed.
Yeah.
I got an X5.
You still solid though, bro. You still solid though.
You see that? I'm still working. Look, now it's not that I'm trying to buy these names at all. I could care less about who makes a gun. I'm waiting for Taurus to make a fucking double stack 2011. Yeah. But the taste hanging around these certain people, these events or whatever, my goodness, fam, like you said, sometimes the money does mean the quality. Sometimes it just does.
Yeah.
And I done shot some stuff that shit, if I had an extra $5,000, $4,000, if I had extra money like that, I'd damn sure grab it.
Hey, Staccato is a brand that absolutely lives up to its financial pricing. Like, hey, look, I get it. I mean, it's still a little steep, but I get it. Once you shoot like a SIG and then you just roll over to a Staccato and everything. Yeah, I get it. Like I can stand on their name for real.
Yeah.
Tina, I would say the competitor.
But when Staccato ain't even your most expensive gun, when it's all souped up to a you in a different bracket.
What is what's the most expensive firearm y'all don't purchase? Period. It ain't got nothing to do with handgun. It don't matter.
$1,000
after souped up or before souped up?
Most of them you're most invested in right now.
I would say my training. It ain't real gun. It's like I put the most in my training right now. I can buy a lot of guns with that. But it's just training.
Hey Zach, stop lying to these people.
I was gonna ask you if you see him in here acting like he ain't a snob.
Low key snob, right.
Hey, Zach got the most expensive belt ever.
I seen it whip out that platypus. I thought I was on the wrong page when I seen that platypus. I was like, who paid? Somebody done got hacked. He done got hacked. This can't be right.
I'm telling you, yo, that's something that see that now I got some weight because the platypus, first of all, it ain't mine, so I can't even say that was $1,000 gun for me. And the community helped buy that for Alex for his birthday.
That's
so
true.
Shout out to y'all for
so Alex got the okay.
Alex is
Small Junior.
We're eating his breadcrumbs.
So for me, the X5 and the competitor is the only time that I spent $1,000, and I can't even say with the competitor because I had a little leeway on that one with something. So money, X5.
No cap.
You cannot just say the X5.
Yeah. If somebody said 2A in LA, I don't have thousands of dollars to spend on a gun. What gun can I buy that's reasonably priced that will give me a high-end feel? No cap. The X5 Legion is nice.
That's the one.
Yep.
It is very nice.
It's a nice gun, for real.
Yeah.
That's still gonna hit you, especially in Cali. That's gonna hit you for at least $700-800.
No, it's gonna be way more than that.
It's gonna be way more than in Cali. It's like $700 here, ain't it?
I seen it up, man.
That's more like
the place that I
in
go,
Cali.
the place that I go, all clear. It was damn near $800.
So
it was pre-owned. but it's $800, man. Yeah.
Mikhail asked a good question. What event can he go to even experience those high end guns? Let me tell you a little something about this
baby. You
event.
can go to Arm 4. What?
Boom. Let me
What?
tell you something about this little event that we throw every year or whatever. It's called
Facts.
At a regular meetup, sir, you're gonna see some amazing things as long as about 5 people are there. I'm gonna start off with Fam. He's got to be there. I'm gonna go over to Coy. He's gonna be there.
Yep.
Dennis Dixon will be there.
Yep.
Joseph Harris will be there.
Yep.
Twister will be there.
Well, but don't forget about them turkeys. Don't forget about the turkeys.
And the turkeys will be there.
Yeah.
Them 6 people, you probably got in attendance about $200,000 in firearms.
That Twister is 100,000 by itself.
Mikhail, and the tickets are $125, man. You can shoot whatever the fuck you want to shoot. All of it.
Like literally, like they'll walk you to here. You can shoot it real quick, huh?
And believe it or not, at the end of it, we're gonna feed you.
Mm-hmm.
So shout out to
y'all. Didn't even mention the Ewings. Them Ewings gonna come with they thang.
They already did. This past year, oh shit, Jason had probably about 17, 18 guns out there. Fan, what do you think?
Yep, about that.
I forgot about the Ewing. Oh yeah.
But average price of those guns is probably about $6,000 each.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you get your answer?
Coy will be there too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Corey gonna be there. He 100% be there. And you know what? What the best part of Coy is, he's actually a nice person in person.
Yep.
In the chat, I know he's a real asshole.
Coy's not nice in person.
He's actually a nice person in person.
Hey, Eric, be easy on my frat brother now. Easy on my frat brother.
But yeah, look, Armel, it was over $1 million of firearms in the damn lobby.
Yeah. Wow. People probably reading that and probably thinking it's an exaggeration, but that is not an exaggeration.
I contributed my whole little $300 G2C, man.
You was gonna say that. You was gonna say that.
Play no games. But
I'm coming with the insurance. I ain't coming with the guns.
I'm more of the magazine madness. I have magazines out there. I got every kind of magazine you can name, every designer magazine, every color magazine, you name it, I got it.
Yo, I got these. Shout out to Metgar, man. I got some magazines over the weekend with the Second Amendment engraved in them for my 1911 45 ACP joints. I was like, ooh, thank you, I appreciate it.
You see Javon's question? You see Javon's question?
So here, there's one handgun that I would. There is one. If I had it, it's called the Arabesque. Have y'all heard of this?
No.
Atlas Arabesque? Yeah, I got one.
No, not the Arabesque. The Arabesque.
Arabesque. No.
Yeah, it's the Q5 match metal.
Oh wow.
You gotta look it up.
You say Arabesque.
Let me see.
Spell it for me.
Fingers away from the computer, 2A. Just take your fingers away from the computer.
Spell it for me, Billy.
Right. I'm over here with my Twitter fingers. I can't even spell
Is that an E or an A? Like I'm over here. I'm in E-A-A-R. What is it?
With an A.
Right. Shit.
Q5 match. Did somebody pop in? No, right?
A-R.
You gotta put that up on the screen, Billy. You talking about a gun I haven't heard of.
Hey, I went through write and read program, so I will spell it how you say it, and it will not be right.
Can I type it on here and then show it to everybody?
Well, that's why I'm using my phone, so I can just put it in the chat.
No. I can show it on the screen if I press plus, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Here
I go. Q5 match.
Oh, I hate the way you type.
Shush. Air.
Oh,
I gotta make sure I spell this shit right. Era. Damn it, y'all, man.
A-R.
Go to image, yes.
Okay. Now, pop
Just
here.
Yeah.
Okay, now go back.
No, is it?
Billy, Mr.
He over there struggling, bro.
Mr. Billy.
Okay, go to present. And then I got
Air
right?
Bro, sound like my grandma when she first used the computer.
There you go. No,
This one.
yes. The
Okay.
first one.
And then we're sharing it, right?
Yes. There.
Oh, that's nice.
$32,000, y'all.
Then you blow it up.
I still can't see how to spell it, guys.
No, Billy.
Wait, what do you mean?
Go back to our screen.
Wait, let me just blow it up like this. Full screen. Boom.
Okay.
All right. Are we good?
That looks like a dope 1911 or a cheap one. Yeah.
Hey, what's the model name? What's the model name?
Q5 Match SF Arabesque. ARABESQUE.
Let me put it in the chat for everybody.
Oh, Zach did it already.
Okay.
So,
Thank you,
so
Zach.
folks, that
Thank you,
is beyond dream right there.
Hey, Strap House.
David Corey, what
Somebody
up?
else. Oh yeah, David.
Hey, David.
Strap House was building this
Oh
weekend.
man, thank you, superhero.
So here's what I would say. For me,
that's
as
nice.
a collector, like the real kind of ornate guns, Colt makes a lot of guns like that too, which are real ornate. That's not really my jam.
Let me
I like
bookmark.
stuff that I'm gonna shoot, versus just kind of display pistols. That's way too nice for me to actually shoot it.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Like you only got a certain amount of rounds you're gonna really put through it before you like, we're not shooting him no more.
Right.
Yo, you want how much? You said 32, right?
Yeah, I think I could be wrong.
Hey,
on that.
Hey,
but
I guess you called me a cheapo.
Oh no, it's an MSRP. It's MSRP at $30,000. So I'm pretty sure once you finish ordering it the way you want to order it, it's going to be
30,000 or 3,000.
No, MSRP $30,000.
Jesus.
Arabesque, y'all. Hey, so shout out to anybody who thought they was doing something crazy.
Yeah.
I might pay $20,000 for a gun, not for a pistol though. It's gonna be like,
hey yo, this is nasty, man.
Hey,
you can put some on my radar. This is nasty, bro.
I would not. Maybe I'll mature into it, but
yo, this is nasty,
today,
bro.
Nah, I can do. You know how many people I can help with that?
Like, this is something, but this is something that you buy and it get passed along from generation to generation to generation. Like this is definitely not like a. This is not a gun at all. This is art.
Let me see if I can find the Black Diamond. Have y'all heard of the Black Diamond before?
Oh, man, let me open another tab. Here we go, Billy. Let's do it. Come on.
And I don't disrespect people that like really see this as art. You know, I got a lot of things that I like respect as art and people don't understand. So I get that. Yeah. So it is what it is, you know. But to go ahead and do something, need that to really do something, man, everything got to work around here. I need to use all of that, you know. And there's no disrespect.
I get it. No, I get it.
To that, yeah. You know, like, nah, man. I'll put that money and make it work for me. Like, I'm not gonna do it like that.
I feel you. Here's what I would say too. Guns tend to retain their value really well, especially on the high end of the spectrum. You know, people go out and pay $100,000 for a car, $150,000 for a car. When they drive it off the lot, it's worth 20% less. And, you know, people do whatever. So I just think, you know, everybody has their thing, you know, whatever your thing is.
Look at what what's his name did for the John Wick brand with the combat masters and Terran Tactical. Look what he Yeah, he managed to create what people consider art. Like, dude is selling those firearms for 10 times more than what they actually purchased for.
Is it because of the actual 2A?
No, it's
Is it
because
because
of
of
John
Action
Wick.
2A or is it because of the movie too?
It's because of the movie and John Wick or something. Yeah.
Everybody don't got that privilege to be in the movie 4 times over.
Yeah.
So this is the
I
Black
like that one better, Billy.
Do you? I think this is more at like a $5,000 price point or something. I can't remember.
Been along with you with the other one, the Q5. Yeah, I'm with you with the other one, bro. That's dope. You put some on my radar now.
Dope.
That is dope.
You might gonna have to trade in that Mercedes or something.
Right. Well, I'm gonna have to trade in a couple of them. Look.
For sure. But yeah, man, there's some sick stuff out there. You know, it's some really decent stuff out there. And I'll be honest with you, some people would have, you know, they would see it as investment, and some people would argue about why would you spend money, you know, on something that's just for protection.
Oh wait, 2A drop. Where he go?
Yeah.
I think his connection went out.
I do, but I've seen firearms like some like that. They'll have a purchase price of like, you know, $6,000, but then in auction they'll go for like $2.5 million in auction because of the storyline behind it.
Yeah.
You know, somebody's father bought it and passed it down, and like, you know what I'm saying. So you can create something like an heirloom that will generate value over time, and maybe, you know, 3 generations or 4 generations from now they can auction it off. You know, somebody do something outstanding and auction it off. You know what I'm saying? Like, so stuff like that.
It could be not be manufactured anymore, right? And that's whole story for being in it. Like,
there you go.
Yeah,
I'm a post
I get all that, but you bugging if you think I'm about to pay. Man, look, I told you, I'm just a civilian.
I know you talking to somebody who will
give you $7,000.
You talking to somebody who will carry a high point though. I'll carry a high point.
And I spent $12,000. But I'm like, I'm not about to give you $7,000 on some bull stuff. Like, nah, bro, I can do the same thing with a high point because that's what I want it for. My wife can use the same thing. She got nice toys. Nah, we're not playing those games. You know, we put our money in other things, but how it like manifests to like appreciating value and stuff like that, I'm not gonna knock it. You right, it can definitely be that. Because you never know in a decade what that stuff is gonna be, you know.
It's definitely joy that you get from it, you know, owning it, having about it, stuff like that. I'm gonna highlight something that is probably the most powerful thing that I'm gonna highlight on this damn show.
What you got?
Ever. And I think I'm gonna get a T-shirt made.
First, I'm not paying full price for nothing. Facts.
That's straight. Fuck on up,
man. You better network and get to know the owner and rub shoulders with somebody, then get that $30,000 pistol for half the price or even free.
You know how many Kia Rios I can buy with $30,000 and just pass them out like Oprah.
I get it, but you know, that, I mean, at some point in our life, we look at something and say, you know what? I don't care what it costs. I want that, and everybody's entitled to that. That one, you know, that one. I ain't gonna say that one thing, but you know what I'm saying. I feel like if you work hard every day, you work hard every day. You man, if you want to just go buy a bag of dirt, you know who's to tell you not to?
Shut up, because that's what I want for my birthday.
A bag of dirt.
Selling them bags of dirt were allegedly gold and for $250 a bag now.
She did not. She said a bag of dirt. Did she say a bag of dirt? Really?
Billy selling bags of dirt with alleged gold in it.
Billy like, don't get us started. Please don't get us started.
You see how much gold you got? You're like, yo, hey, let me get 250 more bags.
Hey, Mike, don't make no promises, Mike.
That's what I was thinking. Look, we gonna hold you to that.
Right.
So Philly Slow, he brought up something. Now, I'm very aware of that gun. Apparently, there was only one made though.
See what I'm saying?
It's dope. The Ragnarok shit.
Yeah.
That was by JDM Solutions, I think, or somebody similar.
I don't know.
I think so. It's a dope gun, but it's like I think it's just a one off.
I thought that was like GXM or G. It was like the DeLorean at the time. Yeah.
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 But yo, man, there's a lot of stuff out there. Now, Gina, when it comes to the stuff that you fantasize about in guns, like for gun shit, when it comes to those
Oh
types,
wow, yeah, I'm looking at it right now, Billy. It's dope.
crazy. What type of price point do you look at, or do you even worry about the price point?
I don't look at the price point first. That's my problem. I know what I like, what I think I like anyway.
Yeah.
And yeah, usually the price just reels me back in like, whoa, you need to slow down.
I hear that.
Hey,
T-Max, what up?
What's up?
Chilling. Hey, listen, I know that you got a little snobbery in you.
You know, I had to learn some. I'm good, y'all. What's up, everybody?
Oh, T-Max be having that super duper delay. I forgot.
Oh yeah, I hear you 5x5, man. You good, man?
Oh,
Good to see you.
Hold on.
Hey, Billy, I'm finna slide out. I'm in the chat, so I'll check in with y'all in a little bit.
I appreciate you, brother. Be safe.
See you later, Erica. Bye, everybody.
I'm gonna hop back in. Hold on.
Yeah,
All right.
it's all love. You know I got a dead off mask, so but yeah.
Yeah, man.
Uh-oh.
Yo, so that's a very, I don't know, relevant conversation to have. Sorry, man. It's a very relevant conversation to have. When I fantasize about firearms or whatever, believe me, I be $30,000 looking at shit. I feel almost like there's some kind of enjoyment on being the only motherfucker who know about the gun, like I own it.
Yeah, and that's a fact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like there's some achievement in that shit. But man, I tell you, if for a second I had $30,000 in my hand, guess what I would do? Not buy that gun. I just can't. I can't get myself to do it. And honestly, that whole never paying full price for anything, I'm that guy.
I like that though. I like not paying full price for anything.
You got to walk away with a story. Like, yeah, man, I got this motherfucker for like, it was $1,000, but I paid $850. You know what I'm saying? That makes me feel better about buying.
Got to, man.
You know what I'm saying? Just
got to. Because it's about the money, but it ain't about the money.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. So it's about the principle, getting over a little bit. Real deal. What's going on, young fella?
Man, when I fantasize about guns,
Indiana in the
house. I turn the lights down. I light the candles. I put some Barry White on.
A little oil on the chest.
I pop on some YouTube and.
So look, real deal. You're just in time for a good question.
All right.
If you had expensive firearms, would you shoot them? So, listen, I know y'all seen us run that damn Canic, and that wasn't expensive. That was just a collector's edition. Where ran that Canic through the ringer. You know what I'm saying? I shoot guns, and I rarely avoid shooting any gun because of the Cerakote or the price or anything like that. I shoot the fuck out of guns. I just, and I'm a content creator,
And you don't shoot blanks, baby.
Gina, what do you say?
I wouldn't care if I was a content. I don't do content on it, but if I buy it, I'm shooting it. I
hear it. Fam. I heard you allude to that a little while ago. Like you shoot all your guns.
All of my guns. I don't care. And I've got some expensive guns, obviously. I shoot them all. And I've got some pretty guns too that are Cerakoted and all. No, I let them go.
Yeah.
Hey, I know 2A, you down there in the South, man. You indoor and outdoor with it.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
Now,
I just got my new outdoor range, and man, they solid, man. They solid. They ain't even let me shoot the birds. It's crazy.
Damn. Don't say we gonna get canceled fucking with you. Hey, real deal.
Yeah.
I know you ain't got no expensive guns, but if you had any expensive guns, Do you have like a separation with that? Would you shoot? If you had a $3,000 gun, would you shoot it?
Yes, because to me, a gun's a gun. A gun's a gun. I don't. If I own a gun, I love that. I love that $3,000 gun as much as I love that $300 gun.
True that. I hear that. T-Mash.
What is going on? I'm back. Y'all can hear me good?
What? Your mouth is moving with the words? That's perfect.
Right?
That's hella
Hey, it only works that way on my phone, man. I don't know why it does that on my laptop, but I have to look at that later. But I got a quick story to tell y'all. So, I take a lot of classes, man, and I took a firearms class, and at the end of the class, they had a competition. So in this competition, you had to go on the buzzer, break a shot at the steel plate, run the cover, and break another shot at the steel plate. And, it came down to me and the trainer. After it came down to the trainer, I beat him. Well, one kid decided to call me out because I'm shooting a Walther PDP and he has a Staccato XC.
Mm-hmm.
So he thinking that, I guess, it's just a firearm. Well, anyway, man, I mean, I killed the kid, man. And I felt bad, but he had to learn the lesson.
You killed him?
And he had to learn the lesson. I felt bad.
Say that on YouTube.
I felt
Yeah,
bad.
you can't talk about guns and killing at the same time. You can't do that.
And I'm talking about, like, I smoked this kid in this thing. It wasn't even a competition. Well, anyway, I had to teach him a lesson because, he thought that the firearm is going to make him be a better shooter. Now, he had a Staccato XC, like I said. He felt like that was the end of the be all, the end all. But at the end of the day, man, and I say that to say this, a lot of times on these platforms that we own, and I go on YouTube a lot and watch a lot of people's content and stuff like that. And I'll say this, especially to new shooters, never let another man or woman validate who you are as a man or a woman. Just because they go out and buy the most expensive firearm doesn't mean that's what's good for you. That doesn't mean it's going to make you better. Like I live vicariously through 2A in LA, man, because he, at the meetup, I was down there, man. That's the first booth I went to. I was going to his booth, period.
Yeah.
I was going to
the
his
only
booth.
one had a booth.
Right. He had a booth, son. Everybody else was at the station. He had a booth. So I went to his booth, man, and I got a chance to shoot some firearms, man, that I normally wouldn't. But at the end of the day, man, that's basically, what I'm saying is just like, you see all these cats out here just buying it like they the new Jordans and this and that, man. Just do what you can do. I know that 2A in LA said there's a lot of firearms that are under $1,000 that are really reliable, that you can depend on. Since I've been taking a lot of classes and shooting competition, I revert to 3 guns. I got 9 handguns and I revert to 3 because those 3, they feel good in my hands. They fit me. They shoot the way I like them. And that's where I'm at, man. So I got to this crossroads where I felt like, I'm not buying another firearm because it's got to outdo the ones that I have. And the ones that I have are doing the job for me, man. So I just kind of backed up off of it a little bit, man, and said, I need to just take a breather and not get caught up in it, because I'll admit you kind of get caught up in that whole realm of, I got to get the best, the greatest, latest.
Right.
And,
Or is what I have good enough.
Yep. And so I stopped that, man. And I kind of backed up, man, and it suits me well. Now some of the firearms that I have, I'm looking to get rid of some of them because they ain't doing nothing but collect dust now. 2A in LA, he's a collector. I get that, man. I admire that, but I'm not. I'm a shooter. That's what I do all day, every day. So at the end of the day, man, I got to slow my roll, man, and look at what's out there and what's for me and just go with that.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you said that, because I think sometimes people look at me and they look at the guns that I buy and they think that I am chasing the bigger, the better, or whatever. I'm not. I think there's a difference between that person who is never content with what they have and they're trying to chase the high versus somebody who collects firearms. And I look at myself at my heart as a collector. I think everybody should have a certain, a few guns. Maybe there's 4 or 5 types of guns that you should have in your rotation. Maybe an AR, right? Concealed carry pistol, full size pistol, a shotgun, whatever your 4 or 5 guns that you feel like are kind of must haves. I have those, and those are the guns that I train with, and they are nowhere near the most expensive guns in my collection. I've got 4 or 5 that I really work with, that I put thousands and thousands of rounds through, that if I were in a sticky situation, those are what I'm going to, not my air.
Y'all gotta.
Hey, that's why I can't call you a snob, Two-Way. Like, you a snob to others, but to me, everything in your collection you will actually use. You actually use. You call yourself a collector, but nah. Like you said, you got your 5. Your 5 would definitely rotate if you had to have the other 5. You already know, and you're familiar with it. Yeah,
I had to read this comment like 5 times. Really don't have shit to do with it, but fam, you gotta admire it. But I'm gonna ask everybody in this chat to let Ray know that he gonna say this shit different, or else I'm gonna lose it. His ass makes me want to drop those dollars.
I knew what he meant when I first read it, and I agree. I agree.
Damn it, Ray. I read this shit 20 times. I said, am I gonna fucking nah?
Wait, am I on the right channel?
Yeah.
He likes what he likes.
I agree though.
Oh, I thought this was my 5 family, not my 5 Magic Mike.
Erica will tell you I send her links all the time of stuff that Two-Way posts, and I'd be angry because when I look up the price for it, I'd be like, God dang.
Nope. I'd be like arm 4, arm 5, arm 6.
I'm gonna get to it then.
I'm gonna get to it then.
Yeah, I'm gonna need that alien to come up there,
He's not coming next year.
Oh, yeah.
I was about to say, did something change? I wasn't gonna say nothing. I was like, maybe it's gonna be a surprise.
I'm heartbroken about it, but rest assured, I will not plan anything in that month on a go forward basis.
True that.
Yeah,
True
just
that.
like Tan Tactical, like Two-Way, you was the one that was you showed me about the alien, right? And I was looking at the other aliens, and I was like, yo, that's crazy. I was like, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah. I was like, you know what? That's one, I'll talk to wife about, make sure we got a budget for it.
Yeah.
I was like, that's crazy. I was like, whatever I got to do to get that out here, I'm going to get it.
Yeah. Well, talk to Ray.
Heads to the nose, man. We good. Hey, we good.
You ain't gonna do Ray like that.
No disrespect, but hey, we straight, man. I don't want it that bad.
But hey, listen,
Jay is not right for that.
There's some things out there, though. I'm telling you, there's some things that I really start to consider. If what I did purchase is good trading material. Now, I have a lot. I don't want to say this is fucked up, but I have a lot of guns that I purchased that don't carry value.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? When it comes time that I do see something that I would love to have, and it might not be, my season to actually purchase with finances, I always revert back to a certain 4 or 5 guns that, I could trade these in to get this or that. But my mistake early on was buying stuff that does not appreciate or even hold value. So I'd be stuck with these, $400 purchases that if you go to trade it in, they give you $100. And I kicked myself in the ass on that. So and never know when you actually need the money, like some shit really going on in life.
Can you give me an example so I can avoid those purchases?
G2C. Just if you're gonna keep it, get it. But if you
2C. Okay.
But no, there's a lot of things out there. Just teasing on that, but there's a lot of things out there that are.
I just want to know what you purchased so I can avoid that mistake as a civilian.
Yeah. Yep. But
those are the guns, Billy, that you should, get safes for and turn them into truck guns.
Well, that's similar to what we've done. A lot of those guns that I'm never going to get value trading or selling or whatever are now strategically placed inside the home as our home defense. That's that, and if I have to use them and the police have to take them, so be it. You know what I'm saying? So that's definitely a big.
That's righteous. Yeah.
It benefits, but now I understand that purchasing a certain tier of firearm, not only is it going to get you in the conversations, but it might help you grow later in your firearm journey.
I have to say, where I'm at right now with the guns I have in my safe are the best guns that I've ever owned. And that's not saying they cost more than other guns I used to have. It's more guns that I wanted. I enjoy shooting. I don't ever, they mean something to me, nor do I plan on getting rid of them. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And, my goal for next year, believe it or not.
Hold on, Real Dale. You got to tell us at least, give us one name.
Well, Billy loves me when I say CZ.
You did good that time. Look at that.
I also got me. I've always wanted a Big Boy Smith revolver, so I got a 686-6.
That's big boy. Yeah, we own that. Yeah.
That never leave my sight. That thing is beautiful for me.
So, Billy, do you consider yourself somewhat of a collector?
Somewhat, because there are a few that I do have that are not really performance related. More of a visual thing. Now I shoot everything, but I think past like 5 guns, you're a collector. So, T-Mash, you are a collector, sir. Because you don't need 9 guns.
I'm glad I got 3 guns.
You look like you are hovering over that line. But I think anything past 5 guns, pretty much you're a collector because you're starting.
Allegedly, yeah. And listen, I'm waiting 2-way to sell me that Tabor IWI. I need that. Hey, you can double the price. I need that.
You can find those in Cali. The big thing in Cali, the issue is handguns. It's not long guns. Now, long guns
know. But you can't even find that mug out here, even through the FFL. You can't even find that.
I'll hook you up. You can find it.
Please do. Let me know. Please let me know.
Good evening.
Yo, I'll pay the finest price. Hey, for that one, 15 rounds and 1 in the chamber, almost 2 in the chamber. Hey, look, legally, you already know it's good. Hey.
Good evening.
I need that.
Good evening.
I'll hook you up with my guys. No worries. That one's easy to find, actually.
Yeah, I need to know then. I ain't talking to the right people.
Yeah.
But that's the only one that make it about like 7. And I'm like, cool.
Real deal. You've been shooting and collecting a long time. How many guns do you have total in your collection, approximately?
Ooh, not as much as you think I would. I probably have 7 handguns, 5 shotguns. I have 1 AR that I have a bunch of different uppers for that I've custom out the way I want it. And then I have it all Cerakoted the same. So whatever upper I switch it out matches. I got an SBR AK, Strybog, and a couple more rifles. That's pretty much it.
So you got about 20 something. Sounds like. Okay.
Yeah.
About right.
I'm not gonna lie. Hey, I gotta mature to this because every time I get at least 4 or 5, almost 7 guns, I start trading them out, like selling them like shoes, and get other guns. You know, and it's crazy.
Hard for me to do that because I customize my guns so much that I love it. They're like family members to me. It's hard.
I feel you on that one. Yeah.
Once I do them.
I never put too much love in them, so I can't let them go. You know,
that's some of, to me. That's some of the fun is getting a gun and then customizing it the way you want.
Yeah, it's only one that I really got, and it's something that y'all look at me like, ARD, you like that?
Like I bought
and I put so much love in it. I'm like, I don't care what nobody think about you. I love you, baby.
I bought a TZ75 decomp pack.
I just
out
counted
the door.
the other
I
day.
paid $650 for it, and I got another $650 in it. So altogether, $1,300.
Tactical Tina asked me how many guns. I just counted the other day, including the 6 I have on order. I'm at 80 now.
Don't tell everybody publicly now. Hold on. Hey.
They can't do shit.
Well, actually tell everybody because they already know. You got 80 guns. You ain't trying to play games with me.
Armel.
What's up?
My brother.
Good evening.
Huh?
I said good evening.
It's good to see you, fella. It's good to see you.
Yeah, salute to Tactical Tina too. Salute, ARD. I love.
Hey, let me make sure that. Let me look at these code violations in your ceiling. What's going on, brother?
Nothing, man. Ain't nothing, man. Relaxing, enjoying your show. It's a beautiful show.
Thank you.
I was watching all weekend. I wasn't there. I was like, yeah, look at Billy, man, getting some rifle time, man. I get sick of seeing you with them damn pistols, man.
I know, man.
No guns, bro.
Send me over something, man. Stop playing with me.
Just come through. You don't live that far, man.
You right. Only about 14, 15 hours away. Yeah. That's all.
Send him some with the boot on.
Yeah, I just wanted to chime in because I know back in the days when I sold all my guns, and I didn't care about the amount I got for them, but compared to the amount that I paid for them, and the return was lost. And that was the Glock thing because they were so common that the pawn shop take $100, you know what I mean, for something I paid $600 for. It was an absolute loss.
You paid $600 for a Glock without a mouse?
Still like $550, $600. That's how much they cost.
Man, yo, I thought that was Cali prices. Y'all paying $6 for a Glock?
Unless you catch it on sale or something. But you get like $100 for it, $150 for it. It's not worth it. But I do notice that like certain brands, like the HK and the SIGs or these
HK3,
these Walmart and these TZ value, they retain closer to value. So I returned a HK. I sold the HK to the pawn shop. I paid $750 for it. They gave me $650 for it.
Yep.
Compared
to guns, you get good guns, they'll hold their value.
And those HKs are shit.
Let me say this, man. Shout out to our community, man, because we are really fucking nice, man. Because ain't nobody said shit about Armel's raggedy ass internet, him jumping in and out like hopscotch out of this conversation. We chilling. You have no clue.
It only happened when I come on your live, man.
I thought it was just me and my internet, but clearly it ain't. I paid my bills.
Billy said it was the code violations.
Yo, it's
Armel said, I got a Glock. And that's how much it costs. I was like, what the fuck? What did he say?
The funniest part is I bought a Glock before. I bought a G before the pandemic, and I bought it during the pandemic, right? Mm-hmm. Like during the pandemic, why he was trying to tax. During the pandemic, they was trying to tax like crazy.
They did
and I was like, what? I was like, yo, I just bought this. I just bought the same thing. I was like, what you talking about? They try to put $300 damn near on it. And I was like, nah, man, like, we ain't doing that. I was like, where the owner at?
I don't think I'm trading or buying. Selling anything ever again. This shit is going to the grave. Or it's getting passed down. It's in the will.
Is everybody on the panel settled with what they have?
No.
I'd buy something new. If I don't like the shit, I buy it new. You
know. Settle with the amount of guns we have?
No. Like, is there any gun that you would get rid of to get another one?
No, I just get another one.
I'll just get another one. That's just how. I got guns that I don't like. I don't shoot, and they're sitting there, but I'm not getting rid of them. I'm not getting rid of them.
Yeah.
T-Mash, anything that you would get rid of in your collection?
Yeah, man. What I don't have, and you might throw me off this. I don't know, depending on how y'all are, but I don't have a Glock.
You ain't missing shit.
Not a one.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
You ain't
shit. Cool. Hey, T-Mash, it's weird because it's the Glocktober right now too, so it's somebody gonna be mad. But
yeah, those are something that I don't shoot. I'm gonna tell you straight up.
Hey,
I got
2A. I seen the videos you had. Do you miss a Glock or you love a Glock? What you got going on?
Well, I own several Glocks, but my Glocks are not stock. I've upgraded them.
You had the new trigger on that other one. I seen it.
Yeah.
You even got the 19X, and I was like, yo,
respring them. So I love my Glocks. I love shooting my Glocks. I shoot them quite a bit, actually, because they're fun to shoot. Glocks are like Legos. You put it together, whatever you want, and you can make a $500 Glock feel like it's a $1,200, $1,500 gun.
Mm-hmm. And you know what?
Leave them playing in stock, and they're just reliable shooters.
But in the middle of the nighttime, when you're trying to go to the bathroom, if you step on one, they hurt like hell.
All of my Glocks are stock.
I don't step on them because I got it on my hip. Like,
and last time I shot my Glock, I was comparing it to the dagger.
Oh, well,
it's a clearly better weapon than a dagger.
I gotta tell you. All right, how about this, Armel? A Glock, right? A G or a Taurus or a Hellcat? Which one would you choose?
Glock.
Okay. Yeah.
Springfield make trash. Springfield make trash. Taurus is not even a fucking subject.
Taurus, we talking to My Five Family, right? Hold on. You can't disrespect him in his house now.
You're still talking backstage. I can't see him, but I can.
He doesn't even know he's there.
Taurus for somebody who
get your ass out of there, Jim. Look, goddamn.
Taurus for somebody who really don't care. They want
you gotta wipe your shoes off before you come in the house now. Hey.
Taurus is for somebody who really don't care. For real. A Taurus I think a Taurus is for somebody who just really don't care.
You sure?
You hear what he's saying? You hear what he's saying?
I'm saying that's the type of it shoots, right? It shoots and they don't really care about it shooting.
Oh shit. I don't even know where you going with this, Mr. Sight Mark. What are you saying?
He said what?
It just works.
Hey, that's between y'all, man.
It just works. I'm just saying it works. It works.
Armel, have you heard of a little gun called a Torquato, sir?
No, it's a kitted out Taurus that you made.
That shit is beautiful, but it's still a Taurus.
But you could have did something. You could have did something to something else that would have made it better.
It wouldn't have made sense.
You might be an undercover gunsmith, Billy. You might be a super master gunsmith, bro. That could make anything nice.
You cannot call owner of a Taurus a gunsmith. Hold on, man. What are we saying?
Shit, they don't have no other choice but to make it better because it's a piece of shit when you buy it.
Damn, man.
Hey,
you dealing with this,
Mr. Armel? Hey, Mr. Armel.
Nah, I'm not going to
check. You got to check your jaw, man. You got to check your
right?
jaw right now.
Nah, but for real, that dagger is better than a Taurus. I can name 10 guns that's better than a Taurus. That's the
What's
same
better
price.
though? What part is better? Because I ain't never had a failure with any fucking Taurus.
Your Arex Delta is the same price point as a Taurus. What is the better gun?
Out of the Taurus and the Arex Delta?
Yeah.
I like the way the Arex feels. I do. But not for a second. I'm talking G2C. the G3 and the ARX Delta are neck and neck.
Okay.
The
This
G3 is a beast.
Same price point. CZ P10. Right? And a Taurus.
Don't
right?
do that. Don't do that.
It's the exact same price point.
Oh, what are you saying? One is better than the other?
Hell yeah.
You ain't had to be that disrespectful though. Like just talking about prices.
Hey.
You ain't gotta be that.
Nah, I'm talking about equal price, equal caliber.
I don't know. I think the G3
equal action.
I think the G3
P10 to kill that
very
shit,
hard
man.
to beat out.
Huh?
The G3 is very hard to beat out in that price point.
Hold on, we need 2A and LA to referee this. What do you think, 2A? What do you think, 2A? Hold on. What do you think?
It's hard. Look, y'all. When you guys start talking about that price point, when you got CZ doing the P10 line, and you got Canic doing what they're doing at that price point, I just think there's nothing wrong with the Taurus, but I just think there are better options for the price point.
Price, yeah, that's what I'm saying. He eloquently said what I said rudely.
Yeah, that was kind of rude. But here's the thing, man. How do you say it's a better gun if the other gun is a bad gun or doesn't perform? It's hard to say it's a better gun.
Fine. It's fine. Like I said, it's fine if you don't want anything else.
What I'm saying is it might just be a aesthetic preference.
Well, I would argue that they're both great guns, but I would say that the material that the P10 series is made of is better material than the Taurus, meaning Hemiforge.
Okay, the Canic. I don't even like Canic. I wouldn't get one. I wouldn't own one of those. But it's better than the Taurus.
Oh, I would disagree with that on that. Canic triggers for the money. It's
the
hard
trigger
to
on the Canic. I will not lie, man. Out the gate manufacturing, yo, like come on, bro.
The only thing I like about Taurus is it's made by black people, man.
Man, you shitting on them. You shitting on them. Excuse me, you pooping on them, man.
That's the only thing I like about it.
But hey, Mel, here's the part of it that I gotta really agree with what you're saying. And it's not because I do agree per se, it's just because I don't work for the companies. I don't make the guns. So what you decide is trash within your book, I gotta respect it. What I decide to utilize, I can't have brand loyalty. I definitely can't because I don't work for these companies, so I don't know what really goes into it. So I can only go off of my experience with these firearms at the range under a non-stressed environment, a really relaxed. I don't have muddy. Y'all been to my range. I don't have a muddy ass range and nothing. So my guns perform very well under the conditions that I put them under.
I'm gonna be pragmatic. I'm going by price point for price point. You see what I'm saying? So I'm looking at it like
price point and performance. Like not just price
at value per dollar. So I'm looking at a gun at a range of $100, $0 to $350.
So
I got
tell
a certain type of firearms in this category that I'm going to pick for, and in that price point, I will not pick a Taurus.
So tell me what the full-on reason is. The performance?
Just everything.
See, you don't even got to
say everything.
The first thing, hold up. The first thing, right, is the resale value. So if I take this thing,
the resale value, I get it.
That's the first thing. That is the first thing. Taurus do not retain their value.
It's like driving the Benz at the lot,
CZ
right?
At that same price point, that CZ is going to retain the price better, right? That's fact. Then you got other things in that category. You got like that little Beretta APX thing. That thing is going to retain its price point, if not increase.
But you cannot tell me though the pieces on the Taurus can't sell.
That's the first thing.
Like,
and then you're going to look at performance of it, the comfort in the hand. And Taurus feel like shit. The trick. I mean, it
all depends on the hand.
Compared to a Canic at the same price point. Like the trigger fit. Come on,
Well,
Now,
at
we
this
talking about
point,
at
hey,
the same price
Armel, no
point,
disrespect.
$0
You might as well
$3.50.
put a high point in there then. Shit.
High
You know?
point is Taurus is above the high point. The Taurus is above the sky at that same price point.
How you talking about the Taurus? You might as well say high
The
point.
Taurus seriously would be probably the bare minimum. I would go.
So Chris, I'm gonna just answer that.
I
It's
wouldn't
really
even go.
just my experience. Now, as far as brand loyalty, I didn't buy Tauruses because of brand loyalty. I bought them because I thought it was normal to purchase a $400 gun, a $300 gun. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't really about brand loyalty. It was about what was available and what was in my pocket at the time.
Exactly.
And getting up to a Glock, like my first Glock was a used Glock for $300. It was still within my parameters of spending, so I was okay with it. But I don't think there's any loyalty thing with me. And I'll be honest with you, there's about 3 Tauruses that I have that I actually like. All the rest of them, I really don't shoot much. That's why they're placed around the house, so they can defend my home. But they're not my sport guns. They're not my take to the range and brag type guns. You know, I've learned them. I've gotten used to them, and I trust them. And now they protect my home. And that's, where I stand on Taurus. Now, like I said, the Torquato, that's a whole different fucking beast. That's a whole different monster.
Homemade concoction. That's your baby. You built that. Taurus ain't make that.
No, it's a Taurus, man. It's a hell of a Taurus. It's just a lot. It's just Taurus does certain things good. And making a 1911 and making a revolver are 2 of the things that Taurus have perfected.
And making those Berettas. I know people that will buy a Taurus Beretta over a real Beretta.
Yeah, the 92.
You already know them Berettas ain't playing. Yeah.
That's the other thing, right? With the PT 92, right? So they got the Gerson thing, right? They very, very similar, and probably they said the Gerson is better than both of them, the Beretta and the daggone thing, as far as the fit and finish, as far as the reviews that I see, and the way it felt in the store when I messed with it. It feels superior to both. But at the end of the day, when my grandkids go turn that shit in and sell it and say I hate guns, I want them to get something for it.
Oh yeah.
And most
I know you're right.
It's going to be.
But one thing I gotta ask is for 2A. Have you ever souped up a Taurus?
You don't own no Tauruses.
I don't own a Taurus. Oh, that's not true. That's not true. I have a Taurus Raging Hunter. I got a Taurus Raging Hunter, and I put an EOTech on it, so I souped up that.
Okay, yeah, I seen that. I seen the. Was that the Taurus Rhino that you had?
The Raging Hunter.
Yeah.
I like that Raging Hunter thing.
Yeah.
See that now?
I like the way it looks.
Armel.
Let that man talk. Let that man talk. Let 2A talk. Hey.
The big point is certain companies get a bad rap for a pistol or 2, and come to realize that Taurus. All right, let me kick this straight game. Now, Armel, like I said, I don't own Taurus. I just own some guns. So just respect what I say real quick.
I was
at SHOT Show.
I love you, Billy.
I love you, my brother from another. Hey, I was at SHOT Show last year, and you can walk around freely to thousands of booths, thousands of manufacturers, no problem. When you got by Taurus, they had men in tuxedos that were armed. Folks, Taurus is a fucking conglomerate like you'd never know.
They're huge in other countries.
Huge. Yeah. Taurus is one of the biggest manufacturers in the most strongest moving firearms companies in the world. And I noticed and really saw that shit at SHOT Show. When you couldn't step, if you weren't invited, you couldn't step into a certain area of Taurus's booth setup thing or whatever. They had us upstairs. Armel, who the fuck else at SHOT Show had an upstairs to their booth? Taurus had an upstairs.
Hey Tina, it's January.
You know he was your cameraman, so.
No, so it's not the Taurus, but even with Raging Hunter, right? At the price point, the Raging Hunter is what, $1,100, $1,200? Now you're getting into like Smith & Wesson's Performance Series revolvers now. When you go to my grandkids go trade that shit in, they got to measure that. Because all handguns, all firearms don't have the same value.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes that value is on the name brand.
I hear that. But just maybe.
But it's the name.
Who knows if your children, your grandchildren might grow up in Brazil and see what that Smith & Wesson do over there. The same shit that Taurus gonna do over here.
Oh.
When they got a musket and you got a Taurus, you know what's gonna win, right?
What? I think the Taurus was based on it.
But some manufacturers choose
you got
to
the
run
original
like that,
and you got the off-brand, man.
Like some manufacturers choose to run and say, "I'm going to make affordable firearms that are reliable."
Because they want everybody to be protected.
They want to use their part. I'm gonna give you a case in point. Shaquille O'Neal, who could sell shoes like Jordan if he wanted to, decided that he was going to make affordable shoes for everyone to afford. And guess what? He is actually the top manufacturer when it comes to shoes because more people can afford his than Jordan's. Guys, we got to be careful sometimes too when we like putting down firearms because I was at Modern Samurai, Scott Jelinski's, waited a whole year to take his course, took his course. What he do? He ragged on Holison the whole time. Sound just like you, Armel. He was ragging on Holison the whole time, talking about acro aim point. Guess what he's running right now? Holison. They're his top two. They're his top two. So, you know, like these manufacturers can decide to do what they want to do. I'm sure with the money that Taurus made, they can make a top brand item, but sometimes they choose to stay in the lane that they're in because it's a little bit more affordable and everybody can enjoy their firearm.
The Taurus is not cheap. Like that's the other side of it. It's if it was cheap, it would be sub $200. It'd be in that high point range.
Who said so? Armel said so?
Sub $200. Where
it would be if it was cheap.
Like, is
how much are they?
You're not getting sub nothing range over here. $200.
How much is a Taurus? Like $350, right?
Nah, like $299, $289.
Dude, you can't even go get a Romero. Like
I don't even.
You can't even like what you talking about.
I don't even know because I don't know. I don't even look. To be honest with you,
you can't even get like a scope like that.
I don't even. I don't even think they sell.
Find some affordable stuff.
I don't think they sell Taurus around here for real. I'm perfectly honest with you. I don't even look. I don't think they got them in my.
You sounded snobby when you said it. I'm perfect.
I really don't.
Wait, tell me if I'm lying, bro. Tell me if I'm lying.
What?
Sub 200 what?
A sub $200 gun is a murder weapon, bro.
I'm asking 2A. Tell me what I'm lying.
Yeah, not in California, but we're a different breed out here because of the gun register or whatever.
Yeah, the environment.
Handgun roster.
Yeah. But either way, man, listen. At the end of the day, no matter what we say, none of us own a company that produces firearms at the moment, at least not on the panel. So that's the biggest part of understanding these conversations and why I decided to talk about it tonight and understanding brand loyalty and all that shit is at the end of the day, we're just a number. We're purchasing, buying, and getting all excited and ready to rumble over something that neither one of us own, you know.
PMD, Billy, Nassau County, your hometown boys. We just customers. You're a customer. What's the EPMD saying? You're a customer.
You're only a customer, but that was Suffolk County.
Yeah. Oh, that's Suffolk County. All right.
Yeah. It's cool though, man. I love you still like a brother, like from another mother. You know how it is. Hey,
I only asked that because you said about Taurus, and I just wanted to put it out there, like, so we can all have a conversation because just like a civilian, I was like, man, let me like see what's really good. Like
the biggest
I
part
am
is
not a savant of this gun stuff at all, but I appreciate the whole community. You know,
that's why I'm here, man. Because shout out to the community for being different. Each one of us have a different opinion. If we came up here with the same thoughts and opinions, the show would be fucking boring. But it's not, man, because we all walk different paths. We all collect different things, and you know, I appreciate the way that we can all, you know, bounce off each other and you know, respect each other's opinions. And Armel, I know as soon as Armel come in here, he's gonna say something about what I'm saying that's gonna be polar opposite or whatever. But I appreciate that. I do, because if we up here just agreeing with each other, man, that ain't saying much.
Well, I think too, Billy, the main thing we can take away from today that we firmly established that I'm a budget gun guy. I think that's
right.
Absolutely.
That's right.
That's
Guaranteed.
right. Collector.
There was actually two things: that you're a budget gun guy, and that Ray Official likes something about you. Those two things can be
allegedly.
Those two things could be walked away with, and I feel good that we are not losing any action in that fight. So, folks, listen.
Hey, Brazilian
Dad,
hit me on Insta, and I'll hook you up with that TS12.
I got you. Yeah, I'm a IG. I'll reach out to you. I'm a Brazilian Dad on IG. So I got you. Yeah. And we're gonna be over there in your neck of the woods too. My fam out there, and we're gonna make sure we connect, fam.
No doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah, I think I got some people around you, man. And real deal, you in Indiana. I got people around you too. It's all love.
Yeah,
I'm gonna see you in December, man. I'm gonna see you in December.
I got people in the Bay too.
Hey, man, tell them to pull up with me.
They up in the town. Up in the town.
Hey, real quick, before we get out of here, T-Mash, tomorrow, 8 o'clock Central?
8 o'clock Central.
8 o'clock Central, 2A Syndicate.
What's the topic?
The topic is knowing your surroundings. Being
Nice.
aware of your surroundings. It could be your life that's in
No
danger.
doubt.
True that.
No doubt.
That's dope. Yeah, that's dope. Yeah.
Man. Hey, we had a good time. I appreciate everybody for stopping through and hanging out with us, man. We'll see y'all soon. Don't forget, tomorrow at 9 o'clock Eastern, 8 o'clock Central, 2A Syndicate on YouTube. Be going live talking about some heavy topics, man. Till then, folks, we'll see y'all later.
Billy the bitch.
All right. Appreciate you, Billy.
Damn,
You said
Fred.
what? Oh,
Give me like a
Jesus.
wrecking ball.
Jesus.